You are the alpha, the king of the forest, the apex predator. Actually, no, you're not. The alpha wolf doesn't exist. The scientist who invented the term spent the rest of his career trying to make people stop using it. You're not a king. You're not a warrior. You are a 1-pound, blind, deaf ball of fur lying in a dirt hole in the middle of the Yukon, and your life is about to get very, very difficult. This is what it's like to be born as a wolf, and almost none of it is what you've been told. Week 1. The Den. You are born in late April in an underground den your mother dug into a hillside. You weigh about 1 pound, your eyes are sealed shut, your ears are closed, you can't regulate your own body temperature. You are, biologically speaking, a warm sausage. You have 5 siblings. All of you are piled on top of each other because if you get separated from the pile, you freeze. Your mother stays in the den with you for the first 3 weeks. She does not leave, not to eat, not to drink, not for anything. Your father brings food to the entrance. He doesn't come inside. That's her space. You nurse every 4 to 6 hours. You sleep the rest of the time. You have no idea what a wolf is. You have no idea what you are. By day 10, your eyes open. They're bright blue. They'll change to yellow later. By week 3, your ears start working. The first sound you hear is your mother growling at something outside the den. Welcome to the food chain. Week 4 to 8, the puppy tax. You stumble out of the den on shaky legs and see the world for the first time. It is enormous. It is terrifying. You immediately trip over a root and faceplant into the dirt. Your older siblings, yearlings from last year's litter, are supposed to babysit you. They are not good at it. One of them regurgitates food for you. Pre-chewed elk meat, warm, slimy. This is your first solid meal. It is disgusting. You eat all of it. By 6 weeks, you are weaned. No more milk. From now on, everything you eat was alive yesterday. You begin play fighting with your siblings. Biting ears, pouncing on tails, wrestling in the grass. It looks adorable. It's actually combat training. Every pounce teaches you how to take down a deer. Every bite teaches you jaw pressure and angle. By 8 weeks, a pecking order forms among the pups. Some of you are dominant. Some are submissive. You are submissive. You eat last among the pups. You give up your spot when a bigger sibling walks over. This is not a punishment. It's your personality, and it will follow you for the rest of your life. Month 3 to 6. A rendezvous. Your family moves you to a rendezvous site, an open meadow where the pack gathers between hunts. One older wolf stays behind to babysit while the rest go hunting. The wolves call this the nanny. The nanny did not volunteer. You weigh about 30 pounds now. You can run. You can howl badly. You sound like a squeaky door hinge. Your adult packmates howl in deep, harmonic tones. You try to join in. They do not seem impressed. Here is something nobody tells you about being a wolf pup. Everything wants to kill you. Eagles, coyotes, bears, mountain lions. Even other wolf packs. If a rival pack finds your rendezvous site while the adults are hunting, they will kill every pup they find. Not for food. To eliminate future competition. Nature is not a Disney movie. Month 6 to 12. Learning to fail. By autumn, you are big enough to travel with the pack. You join your first hunt. You do not hunt. You watch. You stay at the edges while the adults do the work. Your pack's territory covers anywhere from 50 to 1,000 square miles. You travel 10 to 30 miles a day on patrol. Your feet hurt. Your legs ache. Nobody slows down for you. Keep up or get left behind. And here's the thing nobody tells you about wolf hunting. You are terrible at it. Wolves succeed in only 3 to 14% of their hunts. That means out of every 10 attempts, you fail 8 or 9 times. The elk is bigger than you, faster than you, and if it kicks you in the skull, you die. A single moose can weigh 1,500 pounds. It can break your jaw, your ribs, or your spine with one kick. You are not the apex predator here. You are a gambler who loses 9 out of 10 bets and needs the 10th to survive. When your pack does make a kill, your parents eat first, then the older wolves, then the yearlings. You eat last, you get the scraps, the bones. Whatever's left after everyone above you is full. Sometimes there's nothing left, and the next kill might be 12 days away. Welcome to the feast or famine lifestyle. Emphasis on famine. Year 1 to 2. The pack is a family. Here's the part that changes everything you think you know about wolves. Your pack is not a gang. It's not a military unit. It's not a hierarchy of alphas and betas competing for dominance. But it's a family. Your parents lead. Your older siblings help raise you. The youngest wolf in the pack is the lowest rank. That's you, the baby of the family. The biologist David Mech popularized the term alpha in 1970. He spent the next 3 decades begging people to stop using it. Because his original research was on captive wolves, strangers crammed together in a zoo. Of course they fought for dominance. Put a bunch of random humans in a prison and they'll form a hierarchy too. That doesn't mean families work that way. In the wild, the so-called alpha is just mom and dad. They lead because they have experience, not because they want to fight. And you don't challenge them for the throne, you just grow up, and eventually you leave. That's the part that actually sucks. Year 2. The dispersal. You are 2 years old, sexually mature, 80 pounds of muscle, fur, and instinct. And your body is telling you something your brain doesn't want to hear. Leave. In your pack, only your parents breed. You will never mate here, never have pups, never lead. If you want a family of your own, you have to go. Alone, into territory you don't know. Looking for a mate you've never met? This is called dispersal, and it is the most dangerous thing a wolf will ever do. You leave on a winter night. No goodbye, no ceremony. You just stop following the pack and start walking in the other direction. Your mother howls behind you. You howl back. You will never hear her voice again. The average dispersal distance is 50 to 100 miles. Some wolves travel over 1,000. You cross frozen rivers, highways, mountain passes. You avoid every other wolf pack's territory because if they catch you, they will kill you on sight. You are not a lone wolf by choice. The lone wolf is not a romantic figure. It is a desperate, starving animal trying not to die long enough to find a mate. You hunt alone now, which means you fail even more. A single wolf can take down a deer sometimes. A moose? Almost never. You eat mice, rabbits, roadkill, whatever doesn't run fast enough. At any given time, 5 to 20% of all wolves are dispersers, alone, moving through the world like ghosts. Most of them find a mate eventually. Some of them don't. The ones who don't die alone. Year 3. The new pack. You find her in early spring, another disperser, a female from a pack 60 miles east. You approach cautiously, she growls. You lower your body, tuck your tail, look away. In wolf language, this means I am not a threat, I am interested. Please don't bite my face off. She doesn't. Over days, you travel together. You hunt together, you fail together. And slowly, a bond forms. By late winter, you mate. By spring, she digs a den. And 63 days later, 5 blind, deaf, 1-pound pups are lying in a dirt hole. You are now the breeding male of a pack of 2 adults and 5 helpless babies. You are, technically, the alpha, which just means you're a dad. You bring food to the den entrance. You patrol a territory that you're now responsible for. You scent mark trees every few hundred yards. If another pack crosses into your territory, you fight. And wolf territorial fights are not bluffs. They end in death. Being the alpha doesn't mean being the strongest. It means being the one who never sleeps because 5 pups depend on you staying alive. Year 4 to 8, the prime. Your pack grows. Last year's pups become yearlings. This year's pups are born. Your family is 8 wolves now, then 10, then 12. With more wolves, your hunts improve. You can take down elk consistently. A moose, if you're coordinated and lucky, you weigh 110 pounds. Your bite force is 400 pounds per square inch, enough to crack a femur bone. You can sprint 35 miles per hour. You can trot 20 miles without stopping. You can hear prey moving 6 miles away in an open landscape. You can smell a carcass from nearly 2 miles downwind. You are, for a few brief years, everything the myths said you were. Fast, strong, dangerous, unstoppable. And then the clock starts. Year 6 to 8, the decline. The average wolf lives 6 to 8 years in the wild. Some make it to 13. Most don't make it to 7. Your teeth are wearing down. Canines that once punctured elk hide are now blunted from years of cracking bones. Your joints ache in the cold. That moose kick you took 3 winters ago? Your left shoulder never healed right. You can't keep up on long chases anymore. The younger wolves pass you. They don't wait. Your own pups, now full-grown adults, begin to take over the hunt. They are faster than you now, stronger. They have fresh teeth and undamaged legs. You are still the breeding male, but the territory patrols get harder. The fights with rival packs get more dangerous. One winter, a younger male from a neighboring pack challenges you at the border. He is 4 years old. You are 7. He doesn't know your name. He doesn't know you built this pack from nothing. He doesn't care. He just sees a slow wolf standing where he wants to stand. The end of the trail. Wolves don't retire. There are no golden years. There is no pack elder resting by the fire. When you can no longer hunt, you can no longer eat. When you can no longer patrol, you can no longer protect your family. Some old wolves are killed by rival packs. Some starve. Some are taken by disease, mange, distemper, parasites. Some are shot by ranchers who see a wolf near their livestock and don't stop to ask how old it is. When a pack member dies, the cortisol levels of every wolf in the pack spike. Stress hormones flood their blood. Scientists have measured this. Wolves grieve, not like humans. But they feel the absence, they search, they howl for days at a frequency they don't use for anything else. The forest doesn't stop, the prey doesn't pause, the rival packs don't mourn your passing, but your pack does, for a little while. And then one of your pups, now 2 years old, 80 pounds, restless, feels something pulling, an instinct older than language, older than thought. Leave. She walks away from the pack on a winter night. Her mother howls behind her. She howls back. She has 50 miles to cross. 100, maybe 1,000. She is not the alpha. She is not the omega. She is not a symbol or a metaphor or a motivational poster. She is a wolf, alone, in the dark, looking for someone to build a family with, just like you did.